What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is yours truly, Fitz. How you doing? Hope you're having a fantastic day. And let's get into how you can get Sylveon in Pokemon Go. Now, if you haven't already done this, you can do these for all eeveelutions with the name tricks. Rainer gives you Vaporeon, Pyro gives you Flareon, Sakura gives you Espeon, Linnea gives you Leafeon, Sparky gives you Jolteon, Kira gives you Sylveon. Yes, Kira gives you Sylveon, Tamao gives you Umbreon, and Rhea gives you Glaceon. I don't know if I said that right. But how do you evolve these Pokemon? Well, both Vaporeon, Flareon, and Jolteon are random. There is no other way to get them except evolving an Eevee randomly. Now, to get Espeon, you have to walk an Eevee. That's your buddy for 10 kilometers and then evolve it during the day. And then for Umbreon, same thing, just evolve it at night. To get Glaceon and Leafeon, you have to be within distance of a either Glacial Lure for Glaceon or a Mossy Lure for Leafeon. And finally, for Sylveon, you have to earn 70 Buddy Hearts. 70 Buddy Hearts. And then you will be able to evolve your buddy, Eevee, it has to be your buddy, into Sylveon. But let's get into why you guys are really here. How good is Sylveon? Let's get an in-depth analysis, both PvP and in raids on Sylveon. Okay, well, Sylveon. Pretty good stats because they're even across the board. 3470 is a good max CP, 203 attack, 205 defense, 216 stamina. The stamina is really good. So it's pretty even across the board. It reminds us of a Pokemon called Tangrowth. Now Tangrowth is actually really good in Pokemon Go, so that's something to, definitely be happy about because the stat distribution is good. Quick Attack, Charm, and then a whole bunch of fairy moves. Moonblast, Dazzling Gleam, Draining Kiss. Now, how does this stack up against the rest of the fairy Pokemon? So obviously, if you're going from a raid standpoint, the best move would be Charm and Dazzling Gleam. And then from a PvP perspective, it'd be Charm, Draining Kiss, Last Resort. You'll want 2 moves for this bad boy. Now, let's get into PvP just a little bit more and why I chose those moves. So if we go with the charge moves and vary by fairy, you can see Draining Kiss, even though it doesn't do as much damage as Moonblast, it just gets it a lot quicker and you're still doing stab. Honestly, the #1 charge move for fairies is actually Disarming Voice with only 45 needed energy. Dazzling Gleam is the worst, needing 70, but it hits the hardest, so that makes sense, but it's still the worst. So Draining Kiss is actually better than Moonblast as far as spamming, especially since you're going to be using Charm, a move that doesn't gain that much energy. And if we actually go into the Draining Kiss, or excuse me, if we actually go into Disarming Voice, the Pokemon that learn it are terrible. Exploud and Delcatty, and well, Audino, are the 3 Pokemon that you might be able to use and utilize that move. But I digress. So let's go over the best fairy types. So we know Gardevoir is pretty good. It has a good attack stat, and it has Charm, and it has Dazzling Gleam. Okay, its attack stat's 237, so 1606 DPS. Total out 2542. Okay, well we know Togekiss with an attack stat of 225 has the same thing. Okay. It's a little bit worse than Gardevoir, which makes sense. It doesn't have a high enough attack stat. Okay. Well, what about Granbull? We've got Granbull with Charm and Play Rough, right? Okay. Yeah, pretty good attack stat. 1488. Okay. What other fairy types are there? Well, Xerneas doesn't have a fairy type move, so we're not going to count that. We already went over Togekiss. We went over Gardevoir. There's Sylveon. We're not going to put that just yet. There's Granbull. There's nothing else that's currently not out that can compare to it. Of course, Florges and Premiera, I don't know if I'm saying that right. They're not out yet, but they are fairy types that we can discuss. But that's about it. So then let's finally put in Sylveon. How good is Sylveon with Charm? And we're going to go over all its moves. So let's do Moonblast first. It's the worst. Let's do, was it Draining Kiss? That good. and then we'll do its best in terms of TD, total output, 1380. So, you guessed it if you guessed that Sylveon is actually the worst fairy Pokemon per its stat distribution out there. You are correct, because Clefable is extremely usable in the Ultra League. It is an Ultra League staple Pokemon. That is where it excels. It does not have to excel in raids. But Sylveon has that opportunity to be both, and honestly, it's not good in either. It's not good in either. And part of the problem is Charm. Charm is a huge issue for PvP's sake, because it's extremely overpowered, but there aren't any poison types or steel types, like really good steel type moves or really good poison type moves. I'm talking about like quick moves. Well, you could argue also fast moves or charge moves as well to really counter a Charm user. But also Charm has really low energy gain per turn. So we need a better fast fairy move that would make Sylveon a lot better, because it'll get that one move like I was telling you about, Draining Kiss, a lot sooner with that 45 needed energy, or 55, excuse me. But it would really excel with Disarming Voice, to be honest. So there you guys have it. Sylveon is not that great. Now, should you power up a good IV one, even if 100%? Absolutely. I've said it time and time and time and time and time again, and Niantic says it too. A Pokemon is always one move away from being viable. Now, in his sense, it's Go Battle League, but honestly, look at Xerneas with just Tackle and Zen Headbutt. It's one quick move away, probably its exclusive move, from being the best fairy type attacker, not only in raids, but also in Go Battle League. So Sylveon's just one move away from being extremely good in both Go Battle League and in raids as well. Of course, all these Pokemon are, to be honest. But there you guys have it. Let me know in the comment section down below. Have you gotten your Sylveon yet? Have you used your name trick? Let me know if the name trick helped you, by the way, in the comment section down below. Also, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Be a part of the Fitz City fam. That's it, the boy Fitz City. I'll see you guys in the next Pokemon Go video.